right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
All right, ready to get underway. Now a chance for Cody Sullivan. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Up the middle, Turner fires to first on the run. One up, one down. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and I heard that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
That is the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
1 out, runner at second. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Matt McClain. And ball 1.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. So 2 down now, and here is Jeimer Candelario. Rip to right, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Phillies coming up. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And starting this one, Andrew Abbott. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw a high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. Swung on, belted. Freeland going back. And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. In safe with third with a leadoff triple to start the bottom of the first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. Swings and misses. 1-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Strike two.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
This one in the air right field. Benson coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Here's the 0-2. In the air, left side. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's off wide. He's safe. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the center fly.
Kyle Schwarber in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Reds 2 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Christian Encarnacion Strand digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now Cody Sullivan. The wind of the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So man aboard. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Kelly Sullivan. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1. And he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Doubled his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Man at second. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now here is Jake Fraley. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Sanchez. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. And now the lefty the other way. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speed.
And here it comes. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a drive. Rojas ranging back. And it hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. The relay now tries to get back, but they slapped the tag on him at second. So the lineup flips over. Cody Sullivan, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out of line, out towards center. And that'll do it. Reds down in order, and they're on top 7-1. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Ball one, no strikes.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And he deals. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. This is Bryson's stop.
The second baseman, right there.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Calls it in, and there's two away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. Ripped a triple to open up the ball game. Bounce to the right. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Turner for the out. And that is the inning. Third game of the division series. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Kelly Sullivan. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Fraley in the box with one away as he takes ball one. De La Cruz, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Left field. Schwarber takes it in for the out. And there's two down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that will end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. That's a strike.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros did a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This offense has their backs against the wall. You know, baseball has a way of surprising people, but it's going to take a huge effort to fight back and save their season.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a ball. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Oh, 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. The pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And out of here. He circles the bases. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add on. It's 8-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. To the right side, Harper. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 away here in the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Benson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Strom, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Next pitch is outside. The Reds up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Headed down the line. And it's just foul. One down, base is empty. In there at the knees. And the count's even at 2. The wind of the pitch. And it's filled up. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Cody Sullivan. 1 for 3. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Benson around second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Kelly Sullivan. He's already homered in this game. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 9 and the Phillies 1. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Nick Castellanos. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Foul ball. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now batting, third base.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Caught looking his first time up. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And that skips into dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. Benson under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now the designated hitter.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is
throw to first. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Sanchez back to work. Yeah, there's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Strom preparing to come on if needed. Yo, 1. And it's fouled away.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. That's a laser base hit around third. He'll score easily. It's 10-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at first with one gone, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jamer Candelario. And that one off the outside edge. Misses inside. Now 2-0. Kicks and deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On a line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So they're at the corners now. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Well struck left field, way back there, and it hits the base of the wall. Headed for the plate. He's in safely at second as a run scores. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Ball one low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 13-1 and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. Christian Encarnacion Strand will hit next. And that one missing low. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next one misses. 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And now the lefty lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos should have this one. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 4 runs for him on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. The Reds lead it 13-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And now it is JT Real Mutual. Line to left, and foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Stop. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Out towards left center. On his way over. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Turner at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Makes the catch. That is the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. On to the 7th now in game 3. Reds out front, 13-1. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Cody Sullivan.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And here it comes. That's in there. It's 0-1. Strom, a 6'2 southpaw, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Kelly Sullivan. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a foul ball. The Reds up big in this one here in the late stages of game 3. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 15-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Gregory Soto gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Base hit, center field.
The batter.
Man at first, digging in, Jake Fraley. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 17-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. That one misses. Ball one. Foul ball there. Bounced up the middle. Boots it.
Now that the seventh.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Andrew Bullock. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel. That one ripped. Castellanos reaching back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they extend their lead. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Around third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's safe.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So one gone with a runner at third. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. In to score is the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cody Sullivan. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. This one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Kelly Sullivan. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's a little high. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the top half of inning number 7. Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Harper now. And the pitch. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. And it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to...
A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play.
Well, these fans aren't really loving that. To walk him intentionally there seems pretty unnecessary, and you know, he's a guy they paid to come and watch.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Graham Ashcraft taking over on the mound,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And the batter now, Alec Bohm.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps who's going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next offering is in for a strike. Harper, the lead runner, out at second. Schwarber at first. 1 gone. Righty delivers. Pitch misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Sosa in the box again. Takes a strike. Down the line. And that drops foul. Right-handed reliever. And that one hit to first. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So first and second with 2 outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead to inning number 8. Reds lead this one 20-2. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. And the pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Out of here. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 21-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
On the mound now, Jeff Hoffman.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Now here is Jake Fraley. That one lifted to left. Schwarber on the run. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 away. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Sir Anthony Dominguez appears to be getting loose. In the air out towards right center. Castellanos pulls that one down. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that gets down in the corner. And that's a 2-out double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now at the plate, TJ Friedl. And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber pulls it down, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Buck Farmer. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman.
And he deals. And that's outside. 1-0. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. On the ground right side. And foul ball. That one to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Cut off, now a throw home. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Back-to-back base hits. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Kelly Sullivan. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags it second.
Now back. The pitcher, Ellie De La Cruz.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. And a good eye there. This one lifted in the air, left field. Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber. There's a strike. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure got a sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Diaz is just one strike away. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
Win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.